You can't always see it, but if you look closely, you might notice something in the way that person walks, talks, or even sits. They seem to carry themselves with a certain kind of quiet confidence, a subtle strength that doesn't need to be shouted for everyone to hear. They don't need to raise their voice because their presence commands respect. They do need to push their way to the front because their ideas naturally rise to the top. They do need to show dominance because their influence is felt everywhere and everyone wants to follow them. If this sounds like someone you know, or maybe even aspire to be, then listen up, because today we're going to discuss how to lead without dominating. Welcome to the channel, Subtle Control. When you think of a leader, what kind of image comes to mind? Is it someone who's always in charge, always telling everyone what to do, always making sure they're in the spotlight? Well, that's one kind of leader, but it's not the only kind. In fact, some of the most effective leaders are the ones who seem to be everywhere and nowhere at the same time, the ones who can make things happen without drawing attention to themselves. That's what we call subtle control, being able to guide and inspire others without being seen as pushy or overbearing. It's a delicate balance, but it's one that can make all the difference between being a boss and being a leader. Soft strength. Being a leader isn't just about being strong. It's about being strong in all the right ways. That means being confident, yes, but also being humble, being decisive, yes, but also being empathetic. It's being able to lead without dominating requires a certain kind of strength, a strength that isn't based on power or control, but on something much more subtle and nuanced. It's the strength to inspire, to uplift, to bring out the best in others without dominating them or their ideas. It's the strength to admit when you're wrong, to apologize when you've hurt someone, to take responsibility for your mistakes, It's the strength to be vulnerable, to open yourself up to others, to let them in, and to trust them. Graceful leadership. Imagine a dance, a beautiful, flowing movement that is both powerful and elegant. That's what we call graceful leadership, a style of leadership that is strong and confident without being rigid or inflexible. It's a style that allows for change and evolution, that adapts to new circumstances, and that respects the dignity of others. Graceful leadership is not about fitting into a mold or following a set of rules. It's about growing and changing and becoming the best version of yourself while also being true to your values and principles. It's a style that takes practice, but the rewards are immeasurable. Being a leader isn't about being the loudest or the most visible person in the room. It's about having the courage to be yourself, to be authentic, and to be vulnerable. It's about being able to lead without dominating, to be strong without being overbearing, and to be graceful under pressure. So go ahead, embrace your unique style. Be the leader you are meant to be. The world needs your voice, your strength, and your grace. We hope you enjoyed this video, and we encourage you to share it with others who may benefit from it. If you found value in our content, please subscribe and leave us a comment below. We would love to hear your thoughts. Thanks for watching.